A ton of excitement in the market right now because of higher volatility, guys. That means there's a lot of new people, new entrants into the market, testing out their trading skills, possibly for the first time. In this video, we're going to tell you three, not two, but three skills new traders must learn if they're going to be successful over time.
I mean, there are a lot of skills that you have to learn as a trader. 100%. But I'll tell you this one, and we've probably said it over and over again, and it's a difficult one to learn because trading, I'm not saying it's like it's gambling, but it can be like that. The rush that you get and the excitement level from it, patience is so important to a trader. And the truth of the matter is, when you trade, you want a lot of things to set up. You want to have a reason to get into a trade. You want to have a knowledge of what it is to be wrong and where you're going to get out and some concept of where the stock is going. And the first two parts of that equation go side by side. If you are not willing to wait for your entry price, you can end up off base, and then it's really, really easy to make a mistake. Now, you know, I'm gonna cherry pick something here because I got out on a bad wick, but let's just imagine that I was just not willing to hold this trade. Look at something like an NVDA. And I'm going to go to the 15-minute time frame so that you can see. We had this breakdown the last last week, or this week I should say, last couple of days, past this 168 area, and then you made a big time 10% retracement, or just less than that, made a bottom at 155, and then you regained that price level. You know, the truth of the matter is, when you are in a trade like this, and it opens up this much room, right? There's two sets of patience. Either you are telling yourself, if I get into this trade, I cannot be scalping it out. I need to be holding it. Look at how much room there is. Your outs should be here, here, here when you're holding on to it. But the other aspect of that trade, which actually did work out for me, is when you zoom into it saying, well, if you get into this trade, it's not invalid until it really tests that low. So you have to be very, very patient in terms of where it is that you choose your ins and outs. Sometimes in that morning rush when things are going crazy, you can sit back and not be doing anything. It's all fun and games and fun to ring the register to make a couple of bucks, and that can be a really good trade for you. But if the setup requires more than that, where it's like, no, there's $10 worth of upside to risk 3, you can be in there scalping for 1 or 2, and you can still find it out, and it might work. But the patience of the bigger move in the long term is what's going to end up working out for you sometimes a little bit better. So, have that bit of patience, be willing to take a step back from the excitement and allow the trades to develop.
Yeah, you actually kind of stole mine. I was going to try to use patience as well because I think that that's something that I've really learned over the last little while, especially in this market, is like wait for key levels and stuff. So I think that that's an absolute genius, little suggestion there for sure as it goes. But you know what? Mine's going to be something very, very similar. And honestly, it's just about preparation and watching out for key names on key levels, and I'm going to say watch list, and I'm going to pump our own watch list right here. It's completely free. It's at TraderTV.Live, and whether or not you use our watch list, somebody else's watch list, we also have, by the way, the StickyNote that we could talk about here on that I put out every day. Neil puts out a little bit of something every morning as well, and all the StickyNote is just talking about key levels and why we're looking for these things, right? So you had Hood with news, you had Affirm with news. We have big tech rally time today. We thought it was going to go up, but you have to find out which names you like and why. So our watch list, I mean, talk about doing a good job. Like all these names on here. Why is Twitter moving? Why is Robinhood moving? Affirm, Coinbase, meme stocks. They're all on here. And that's really, honestly, that's what preparation's all about. Like if you're going to sit down in front of your computer, and especially as a beginning trader, what do I look at? Like I remember when I started trading here, day trading, it was like, oh, what names do I want? Like you have that anxiety about sitting down in front of, a computer and say, okay, I need to make money today. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? And you get really excited about it. Well, if you just slow down, and this goes to the patience thing as well, and you say, what names do I like and why? You can use there's tons of resources out there. My suggestion is find one that you trust and go with it, and then you can start to make your own watch lists. You know what I mean? That's where the sticky note came from. I look at our watch list and say, don't really like that. Yep, like that. And what do I like about it? So I really feel like preparation as far as a watch list is concerned, knowing what you're going to trade on a daily basis and why you want to do it, not only does that help you in your current environment, but that could help you for the week, the month. You know, get your minds, the space ready to go to trade, and then you're trading the right names day after day.
The best part about all three of these guys is they go together. They tie in together, which all together will make you a better trader. The last one's going to be organization. You have to be organized in what you are doing, whether it comes to making a plan, as Sean was saying, or when it comes to being patient. When you have a plan, you in turn become a patient person. When you're organized, you can keep better track of your trades and learn how to control your risk as well. You can be organized on a daily basis, which will prepare you for the day better. So 3 tips, guys, for new traders to make you a little more comfortable in these crazy markets.